We're expecting Irma to turn west-northwestward and move again through the northeastern Leeward Islands near the Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico. Then as we get later into the week and into the weekend, move into portions of the Bahamas, and by Saturday night or Sunday morning, we could see Irma somewhere in the vicinity of South Florida, the Bahamas, Cuba, the Florida Straits. As a major hurricane, we're expecting Irma to maintain Category 4 intensity all throughout the next 5 days. As Irma moves west-northwestward and we get into the weekend, we're expecting a northward turn at some point, and that timing and details of that turn are going to be very important to who sees the direct impacts of the storm. That turn could occur and take the center up off the west coast of Florida, up the Florida Peninsula, or along the east coast, and that'll have very different impacts for folks in those parts of the peninsula. And so we'll just have to wait for the details of that turn to come into focus later in the week.
It's a long week ahead to be putting early, long days this early.
I hear you. Is someone else in?
We will have to check.
The real message for folks in the Caribbean is to use these next couple of days to get ready. In terms of when you want to be ready, in the southeastern Bahamas, Turks and Caicos, you want to be ready by Thursday, because after Thursday you could see tropical storm force winds arrive. For the northwestern Bahamas, much of Cuba would be Friday, and that also includes the Florida Keys, much of the southern Florida Peninsula. And you want to be ready by Saturday as you get up into central and north Florida. That would be when the tropical storm force winds would arrive after that time.
It's a long week ahead to be putting long days this early.
To emphasize for Florida, you could see direct impacts in certain parts of the Florida Keys and Florida Peninsula from Irma, but it's too soon to tell what those might be. But you have several days to get ready. You can see you can use this time to get your hurricane preparedness plan in place, know if you live in an evacuation zone, and what you would do if you were asked to evacuate by local officials, because that's a real key step to keeping yourself safe.